Okay, there's more. There is more. All right, guys, listen, we know there are a lot of movies to watch for spooky season, and we can't get to everything this year. But we will have the ability to get to them in future years. But in the meantime, for this year, those movies will be missed. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Cam. That's Zay. And today we are getting into the movie The Mist. This will be our reaction to it. This is a movie that both Zay and I have not seen, and we know very little about. We know it's a 2007 Stephen King movie, and we know that there's a supernatural element to it. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I think I might I think I if I understand I don't know if I know this for sure or if this is me
Mhm.
guessing or if I have heard this before, but I think that a whole town is in a fog, and I think that's I know it seems like
I
you could put
want
that together.
I yeah, yeah, really. You're gonna get that comment. Oh, really, Cam?
Yeah, but other than that, now I have for some reason, my brain wants to tell me there are monsters in the fog, but I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's just me guessing again or if I heard that somewhere. I don't know. That's not something where I can tell you I know that that's the case, but I have this gut feeling that that's the thing going on here, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Zay, is there anything you know about this movie before we get into it other than what I mentioned?
No, yeah, just like you said, just I'm pretty sure, obviously, a town gets involved in a fog. I also believe that there's monsters involved to some extent.
Mhm.
Um, I remember in, like, when the movie trailers came out, but they didn't show you much. Like, a lot of it was still mystery. Like, you really didn't know mystery. Of a lot like, you didn't really know much about it, and obviously, that's a Stephen King novel, based on so this movie's based on that novel. So, I'm excited. I always enjoy these adaptations of Stephen King's books
Yeah.
because they're usually really, really well done.
Mhm.
Um, and interesting experience for sure. So
Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, listen, if you guys like what you're watching, leave a like down below, subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this and various other movies, we'll get 3 edited movie reactions ahead of YouTube. You can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Also, check out our Instagram, check out our Twitter. Links for that are in the description as well. We are gonna be kind of posting like fun behind the scenes, like, ooh, what are we recording today? Type of stuff on Instagram and on Twitter. We're hopefully gonna start sending out like questions of the day, maybe like what would you do if you were in this situation and things like that. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, we've already got that going. Ugh, sorry, I was busy practicing my wildlife photography skills I learned online through Skillshare.
What is that?
Oh, Skillshare? It's this wonderful online learning community where you can learn from creatives who are skilled in their field.
I'm talking about the bird on your chair.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Skillshare offers a variety of different options, so find what you like. And if you're interested, help support the channel and get 30% off your first year by using our promo code Cam&Zay. Let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's unravel this mist eerie. Oh, look! That's the Thing poster.
thing, yeah.
All right, time to get out.
I literally have nightmares of things like this happening. Like I'm just minding my business and then power cuts out.
Oh, the mist.
I instantly assume I'm not making it past this night.
Oh, fuck!
Yep. That's insanity.
Aw.
I gotta start over from scratch. I'll call the studio. Phones get back up, see if they can extend my deadline.
I'd be more worried about the house.
Right?
Sweetie, you couldn't exactly know that a tree was going to come flying through the window.
Yeah, I'll hit the hardware store too. Get some plastic sheeting and
How strong must have those winds be? Oh my gosh.
Norton's tree.
Yeah?
Whose tree? That's someone else's tree, they said?
Look at that.
Nope.
Oh gosh, is that it?
Coming from the mountains.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go have a little chat with our neighbor about his tree.
time.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna punch him in the nose.
Yeah, right. I don't know if I'd mess with him. He sounds like he's not in the mood.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Yeah, come back another time.
Yeah,
He's holding a
chain-
chainsaw, bro.
I guess you've seen the boathouse.
Yeah, and?
Just think we should trade insurance info. No, that's all. Oh, shit.
Oof.
You're not heading into town today by any chance, are you?
It's like the Key and Peele skit. License to fart. That's what the Guardian gives.
Daddy, look.
Guys in the face.
Where are they headed?
Any idea what they do up there?
Missile defense research, you know, I'm sure you've heard the stories.
Or like Miss Defense Research.
Storm. Everybody stocking up. Been like this since we opened.
Oh, he's from the MCU.
Hey, David. Thanks for helping me out today.
I recognize him from something. I just don't remember what I've seen him from.
You don't recognize him from the third Spider-Man movie? He was the second dude standing away from the skyscraper. It's just like...
We'll make it, okay? You guys get the goodies. I'll wait in line.
Ooh, la la.
Oh.
We had damage at the school, wouldn't you know? That's what we get for not fixing.
Why are they here?
I don't...
Oh my god. That's when you that's when you're
my
like
first sign, like,
Yeah.
of what's happening. Like, okay, I've had enough. My food is free at this moment.
honestly, whenever I hear shit like that, I always think we're about to get nuked. I don't care.
Every time.
I'm like, oh gosh, this is it.
And there's a firehouse that's not far from me. So when it goes off, I'm like, there it is. It's done. What?
Oh shoot. Lock the door. I don't know what he's running from, yo.
Open the door. He's gonna be-
Something in the mist!
Oh gosh.
Don't go out there. There's something in the mist. It took John Lee.
I wonder if there's one thing that's like a big threat, or if it's like multiple things. Oh shit!
Oh,
that
it's
stuff is-
quick.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now that's.
I thought it was
scary.
like slow moving.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you didn't unlock it first? Hop in.
Some kind of chemical explosion. Has to be.
It's death.
Jesus. Okay.
I'd be like, nuke, nuke, nuke. Like,
And then the shockwaves coming through. This is it.
Everybody just stay put, okay? Just stay inside the store.
I can't.
we're way ahead of you on that one, my guy.
It's the end of days. Stop.
Who are you? And how do you know this?
Wanda's looking after little Victor. She's only 8. He forgets she's supposed to be watching him.
Then
Then why did you leave that? That's negligence.
Told them I'd only be gone a few minutes. She's only 8.
Well, now she has been 8, like by a monster or
We
something.
would be terrible in this situation. Brutally honest.
Won't somebody here see a lady home?
Oh, I was about to say, you're more than welcome to go.
No, she's trying to like guilt trip someone to go in with her. Absolutely not. I'm sorry. No.
You?
No.
Good luck.
Good luck. Personally, I think you just shouldn't have left your child with someone that literally forgets the task they were given. That's insane.
All right, get out.
I'm already gone. It's not even like. First off, my soul already left my body.
Fucking my gosh, how did that scare me, yo?
I don't know, but that was hilarious. He bonked his head.
Bitch.
That was me when I got electrocuted the other night.
It's Judgment Day, and it's come round at last. There is nothing more obvious or natural than that.
We need her to be in the back.
I am like running back to everybody. Oh my. Go, 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 go. Yep, go, go.
Hey, whoa! Nobody else heard that sound? What sound? I don't know.
Well, you know, you saw it.
What the fuck? What is this?
I'm gonna start the motor, you raise the door, and you yell out when you got enough room.
Yeah. Don't, man.
Is it bad that I'm hoping this kid doesn't make it back to prove a point?
He's not gonna make it back.
I know, but it's just like, on the off chance that he does. Yeah, okay, Beavis.
It is some, wow, it is some thick ass mist.
That's a dense ass mist.
That mist be looking thick.
That's crazy.
So, any boogeyman?
Norm!
What?
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Is that a tentacle?
The Kraken's here. Come out.
It's been midnight and you didn't give it. You didn't get a kiss.
Oh God, there's more of them. Shut the door.
Oh my gosh! What in the world could that be if it's on land? It's not an octopus. Oh! Oh! No! Bro, it's like what is this? Oh! Oh my jeez! Oh! Damn! Oh my gosh!
You gotta let him go. You gotta let him go. You gotta let him go.
It's sniffing. Is it dog food that it just ate?
Yeah, it doesn't know.
David's so good.
Oh no! Go 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 go! Sorry, man. You asked for it.
Shit. Oh.
Any boogeyman? Morons. I mean, that's actually probably one of the smartest things you did because now you have a thing of it. You can kind of see what it is. I mean, you're not going to get much info, but
Oh, you don't know if that thing can grow into another one.
if that could go in, at that point, you could give up. There's nothing you can do for these people.
Hey, I'm sorry.
The kid's dead now.
How the hell was I supposed to know what you meant? I don't know. I thought maybe it was a big bird or something.
Damn!
Did you get a good look at it, huh? Did you get a good look at it?
Damn!
And I got his fucking blood on me!
Duh! And we don't know if he was sick with something! And now I might be sick with something!
Also that. Cam's always going to add that part in his panic. It's going to be sickness.
Discuss how we're going to stop that thing getting in here. The entire front of this door is plate glass.
Oh my God. If that breaks,
You
you're
gotta
done.
board that shit up.
With what? Potato chips?
I was gonna say Lay's?
The thinnest chip of all.
We saw 10 of them.
He's trying to tell him.
It's true.
Honestly, my first thought would be the mist has like neurotoxins or something. That would literally be my genuine.
They went crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm just not that stupid. I mean, what do you take me for?
I'll show you. Blood. Like a chunk of tentacle on the floor.
No.
What?
This is payback for the lawsuit that I filed against him last year, and you guys are backing him up.
Huh?
Show me a rubber snake while these hicks stand around laughing at us.
What are you calling a hick?
Hey.
Mr. Norton.
Oh my gosh.
Just stay out of my
I
way.
know you're scared, man. I'm scared too.
I'm taking that tentacle and slapping him in the face with it at this
I'm like, I
point.
hope this thing's still alive. Mush on his face.
David, get your goddamn hands off of me! I'll sue your ass again! This man assaulted me. He assaulted me.
There's no cops here.
There's something you need to hear. It concerns you all.
Yeah, be
No,
like,
see.
screw you, man. Everyone else, let's go.
Come on.
You want me to report you? You want to lose your job?
Report me to
Look, I'm going to be
who?
taking down names, starting with you.
This is the worst group of people to be stuck in this grocery store with.
Mental. They're all of them.
Shut the fuck up and listen.
Dang.
We opened the door so Norm could go out and clear the vent for the generator. Something came out of the mist and took him.
They don't know who Norm is?
I think it said, where's Norm?
I don't know what these things are. All we saw were tentacles.
Are we like, come here? We'll show you.
Like, literally.
Oh
God,
come
another
on,
delusional.
Please.
From the look of it, the tentacles are coming out of the beer cans.
All right, Bud, don't take our word for it. Go look.
If they're not there, I'm gonna lose it. There it is.
Oh, buddy, don't take our word for it. Oh, it is still alive. That scared the shit out of me.
What is it, melting? What did he poke? The self-destruct button?
It appears we may have a problem of some magnitude.
That's a hell of a way to phrase I'm wrong.
I'll have no part of it, nor would any thinking person.
There's no defense against the will of God. There's no court of appeals in hell.
Okay, you're not helping our case.
Those who want to stack dog food, knock yourselves out.
Okay,
How are
let's
you
be
gonna
honest here. That is the worst idea in the world. We saw the thing eat the dog food. It likes dog food, and you're gonna cover your windows with dog food?
Dog food? That thing's
It's
like...
gonna break that shit real quick.
And the thing sniffed. It was like... Is it
Yeah.
dog food? Kibble?
What are you proposing?
That we all prepare to meet our maker.
Jeez.
End time has come, not in flames, but in mist.
Run.
What, he was going to get aggressive with...
He demands retribution in blood. It is time to declare yourselves.
That dude's face. That would be mine.
He's been stuck in that look like the whole time.
If I'm gonna be honest, though, I would be thinking about what she's saying.
100%.
Abraham prepared to sacrifice his only son to prove his love for God. So another down payment.
You just got more fuel for that fire.
she's gonna lick her hand on the second one. Just cash.
Come tonight, and they'll take someone else. See if they don't, and you will beg Mother Carmody to show you the way.
I'd be like, what's the tentacle monster in this story, though?
Exactly.
Those of you who aren't local should know that Mrs. Carmody is known in town for being unstable.
What was your first clue?
I like that guy. Just the biker. Just minds his business, kind of hangs out.
I wouldn't be like, that's what's happening. But I would be like, is there a religious element to this?
Let us pass, please.
Let's just talk this thing through.
We have, and we made our decision. We're leaving.
There's the door.
I don't know whether it's man-made or natural, but I do know that it's definitely not supernatural.
It is definitely supernatural.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we could use that shotgun of yours. I saw where you parked when I pulled in.
Son, you got brass balls.
Yeah, man. You've this man would be my hero. I'd be like,
There's nothing out there.
Okay.
Nothing in the mist.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like the second you step out into that, it feels a lot different than when you're inside.
I believe in God, too. I just don't think he's the bloodthirsty asshole you make him out to be.
Let's strike out for the center town.
it'll be so satisfying to see him see the monster.
Oh, yeah.
It just, the rope just burns all their hands.
Right. It's like, why'd it go loose?
Oh.
Huh?
Yep. I would not want to go fishing for that thing. You're just gonna bring it back to you.
I'll be looking at the end of the rope like.
Don't pull that rope back to you. You are not gonna like what's on the other end of that thing now.
I doubt there's nothing gonna be on probably the end. I think it ate him, and I think they're trying
Or
to
like
get the rope
half his
back to
body
sleep.
or something.
Oh, geez, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Oh. Yes, that's exactly what I thought it would be. I'm spot on.
Shut the door.
Shut the door!
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you see? Now do you believe?
I believe there's something crazy out there.
Yeah. But at that point, I'd be starting to teeter on the edge of, good Lord.
Oh! Okay, there's more. There is more.
What do you do now? Now there's like, so now there's bugs. A swarm, basically. So you have a tentacle monster, a swarm. The lights, guys. Cut the lights, I feel like. I'd be using bug logic. Cut lights. Don't let it see light.
Came out of the smoke, locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power.
Okay, I'm slightly more convinced now.
Yeah.
I'm slightly more.
Holy shit!
I'm
What is
confused.
that?
Was that friendly fire? Was that a pterodactyl?
What? Oh no, the window.
God, I think they're attracted to the light.
Yes, yes. It's like
Wait, they're just friendly firing. They're just like eating them.
it's like Jurassic Mist Park. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking gosh. Oh!
It skeeved me out. Did it just sting her?
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What is that? It looks like a bird. It looks like there's like these. They've been mutated. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Oh gosh!
Shall we?
Oh no! Are you joking me? Oh my! Sweatshirts! Look at this! Oh my gosh! They're all gonna have to leave the fucking store! Oh no! No!
I'm in tears right now. Oh my gosh. Oh.
That thing looks insane.
Oh.
Okay, I'm on Team Crazy Lady. I'm on her team now.
Praise
Tell me
thee,
what to do.
praise thee. That's what I'm rolling. Nice. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. What? Oh, that's kind of sad. I know it's like killing them, but like.
Oh no!
Oh.
Yeet him. That bullet. You better hope this thing's got thick skin. All right. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but you need to end its suffering.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like.
Oh my jeez. Yeah, you don't want to get stung by one of those.
That's a tough way to go out.
She said that they would come at night. She told us someone would die.
She did.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah, pal, how you doing?
Ooh.
Ooh.
If you guys can't help me, you gotta end it, okay?
I don't know how they're gonna be able to help you.
I'll do it. Just give me the gun.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna survive that. He doesn't have the proper care.
Mrs. Carmody, I'd like to leave before people start drinking the Kool-Aid.
He's right.
Look, hey, look, she's got points.
She had a bug land on her. That thing said, she said, I give my life to you. And that thing backed up and said,
She'll have a congregation, and then we can start worrying about who she's gonna sacrifice to make it all better.
That's also true.
that's a fair point.
There's potential issue there.
He's right.
You don't have much faith in humanity, do you?
He's seen a lot of it from his age. Like,
My God, David, we're a civilized society.
No more rules. You'll see how primitive they get.
What a frick! I got chills from that
mm-hmm.
because that is like eerily true.
Yeah.
We pick sides and start dreaming up reasons to kill one another.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think we invented politics and religion?
Oh my gosh.
They're just hitting it in every nail.
The pharmacy. That'll be our test run. Okay?
Where is the pharmacy?
Every
Like, how
single
far?
run is a test run. It doesn't matter.
There hasn't been a successful run. Therefore, these have all been test runs.
We're going to the pharmacy.
If there's any trouble, we'll come straight back here to the supermarket.
And bring the fiends of hell down on our heads, thank you.
Shut up.
Torn to shreds, and then your hellbound pride will have them come get the rest of us. Yes, they'll come back for all of us.
She is starting to take kind of charge like he was afraid of.
This kind of pride and defiance of the...
Shut up, you miserable buzzard.
Damn.
She's not really much of a godlike lady. Wouldn't they be way more peaceful?
Any help from the armed forces?
I'll go.
Yeah, he's got nothing to lose at this point. He might as well just go. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
fun.
that's terrifying. You
Yeah.
just hear like sounds that are echoing.
I thought this was going to be like in the store the entire time. Now it's like, now the anxiety is like, they've done a good job at like making this threat even crazier now.
Yeah.
The anxiety is much higher.
Okay.
Wow, they made it to the pharmacy.
Let's just get what we need. Get the hell out of here.
Just grab a magazine.
He grabbed a Hellboy comic.
I need some reading material.
Fuck! I hate those fucking... Ah!
Any strong antibiotics?
No penicillin.
Pain meds?
If I was there.
Vicodin or...
If you
I'm
can,
allergic.
just grab everything and look at it later.
Literally would just be dumping it all in the bags.
Yeah. You don't need to be selective unless you don't have a way to carry it all.
Is that plastic wrap or spider web? Because if it's a spider web, I'm turning the movie off.
Oh, God. No. No.
Oh, I'm going to puke.
Wait, is that the guy?
Oh, that's him.
That's him. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, that's not him.
Oh, it's the military police.
What is all that? What does that mean? Oh! 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 Oh!
Oh. I...
Oh! Stab it! There you go. There you go. But there's probably more. Shit, Spider-Man sent one action.
It's
Oh,
acidic.
it's acidic? It really did Spider-Man. Oh! Oh! Hell no. Hell no.
What are we doing here? Run. Run.
Go. Go, 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 go.
Hey,
Let
let's
him know.
go, lady.
Ollie, please.
What? Oh, yeah, because if there was 10, that means that 4 were he needs to reload.
He never reloaded it. Fresh mags? We didn't go fresh mag.
Oh, God, he's dead. He's dead. Get out of here. Let's go. Let's go.
My man needs to count his shots. I mean, it doesn't matter now. He's only got 6 left anyways.
Vomit forth from her lips obscenities and profanities of such.
At this point, I'd start to sway back away from religion just because they are all animals, you know? And after the military police thing, saying it's all our fault.
I would just be getting mad because like she's like keeps like again like she's just gonna keep building a bigger congregation of people.
Yeah.
They're gonna skew their mind. Her mindset's too skewed to one side.
What will end it? Let me hear it. So what are we talking about?
Expiation.
Like you mean it.
Oh,
Save you. I want to walk with you into my Father's hand.
oh, don't do something stupid.
Gosh, I don't like that look.
Yeah.
They must have known something.
Mm-hmm.
It's some kind of what? Military fuck up? What were you guys messing with up there, huh?
We got you now, you.
Oh.
Was them? It was them what done it to us.
Oh no, don't kill him. He's the last form of information.
How they thought that there were other dimensions, you know, other worlds, a window, you know, so they could look through and see what's on the other side.
Oh my. Oh, and they're going to take it religiously.
Mm-hmm.
He points the finger. This Judas in our midst.
Oh no.
We are being punished for what? For going against the will of God.
Okay. After what he said, I'm totally off the religious train.
Yeah, but I'd be getting out.
Yeah.
Trying.
Because she is building momentum like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It is his fault. Yes,
No,
it is your
no,
fault.
it is not my fault.
Damn, he's doing great acting.
Yeah.
Stand up, you coward.
Are you realizing the repercussions of what you've caused now, woman?
Beast! To the beast!
Never mind. She's insane. Yeah, you need to go. You have to leave.
We say you have to go this like 1,000 times, but like this is probably the most genuine I've ever been when I say you really need to go.
They have like 9 of them, but the kid doesn't really count as one if he can fit 8 inside of his thing. That was like a praying mantis, bro.
Yeah, like a crab or something.
Stealing food now?
Oh, shut up.
Where's homeboy with the pistol? Did he not make
Ollie?
it? Yeah.
I thought he made it.
You can't go out. I won't allow it. Haven't I proven myself again and again and again
Seriously, where's Ollie?
that I am his vessel?
She's lost her mind. Completely lost it.
It is these people who brought this upon us.
So let us leave. And we'll take it away.
They mock our God, our faith, our values, our very lifestyle.
Seriously, this is one of those moments you just need a gun.
We want the boy.
You
we
get
want
back!
What? It's probably safer out. I mean, it is safer out there now.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what we were saying. Where
Yup.
were you? You should have came in a little bit earlier, but okay. Y'all got to get going now because they're gonna look at you. Oh damn!
He just sent a message. He said, "Where's your vessel now?"
I killed her.
Those might have been the best 2 bullets used in this entire movie.
Yeah.
Probably didn't need to use both though, but
He was like, "I don't want her to even come back." So,
They're lost.
ooh yes,
Ollie, nice.
Ollie's the unsung hero of this freaking movie.
Jesus.
Ollie, no, please no. Ollie! Grab the gun and get in the car.
Grab the gun, get in the car. Grab the gun, get in the car. Grab the gun, get in the car.
I can't believe I'm like, Ollie's like the unsung hero of this movie. Immediately 2 seconds later, he gets grabbed.
He made the ultimate sacrifice. No, no, no. We don't have time. They're not there anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have time for it. I don't. He's done. He doesn't even know where he's walking into.
Yeah, he might as well just. They're not gonna let him back in. Jeez. Yeah, these guys are done. You got to go.
Oh, you're so brain dead. It hurts
Just
sometimes.
drive slow. Wait, just drive out of there slowly.
No, you don't. You don't. At this point, you're out there. You are not going to get anything done having. It's not worth it.
Hurry! If you're gonna open the door, open it. Oh.
What'd your
Run it
David,
over.
David, drive. I don't understand this part of films like this. Drive. I'm sorry. Is his car was made for this military expedition? What? How does he have so many lights on his vehicle?
I feel so relieved that I made it in the car.
Was this a victory lap? He's gonna go in front of them.
You just drive it by. Oh no. That's his wife.
My grandfather's tree.
Oh my gosh, that feeling must. I can't even imagine.
I'm sorry, David. I'm just so sorry.
And
It's
you know
also like
she
the-
probably kind of suffered because it burns and stuff.
And probably was like begging for him, like hoping he'd come back.
Damn,
Damn,
them
a
spiders
school
really be
bus.
messing up the place. Well, you're not the dominant species anymore.
Anytime something has that much bass in its voice, you just know it's sheer terror. It's like, "No." Dude, I would think I'm dreaming. I'd be like, I must just be in the longest nightmare of my life. I must be lucid dreaming or something. Like, there's just no way I could believe any of this, even if I saw it with my own eyes. Oh,
Oh gosh. There we go. It's on empty. At this point, there's no. You've got to learn how to live in a world like this now.
yeah.
There is what, 4 bullets left?
Yeah, but 5 of them. I don't. Oh, there's.
Oh,
5.
that's
Looks like 5.
no, that's a shell.
Oh, shell.
More.
Yep.
I'll figure something out.
What? How do you get out of it? What do you do? How is this movie gonna end?
Maybe military intervention somehow miraculously. Last time they intervened, they caused it. So
Did you see that thing though? Like, like
yeah, I don't know what's gonna take that thing out.
no.
Jeez.
I can't believe he actually did it.
I'm just wishing that there was one more.
And his son woke up too. That's the worst part.
I
He
was
could have
no,
done it while-
I was hoping his son wouldn't wake up.
All right, here you go.
It's the big one. Wait, is that the lady with her kid?
Oh my gosh. You have to live with that
forever.
They had just waited for like a minute or two.
I mean, the people in the store are probably gonna get saved too. If you wait in the store, basically, it's like every sacrifice you made wasn't worth it.
That is the worst. Ironically, getting saved is probably the worst outcome he could have had.
Yeah. So it's like the monsters maybe create them like it seems like it's getting clearer as they start to take out the monsters.
Or it travels with the mist and the mist has moved on.
Yeah.
My jeez. All right. That was our reaction to The Mist. If you liked what you were watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this or various other movies, as well as get 3 edited movie reactions ahead of YouTube, you can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. That has got to be one of the most crazy, brutal, impactful endings I've ever seen in my entire life in the history of watching movies. I don't think I've seen an ending as like emotionally like I don't know if the word is wrecking, but like I don't know if I've seen a movie that really just messes with your emotions like that. Like to the point where you're like, thank gosh he got saved, but also, oh my gosh, 2 minutes after just doing what he did is absolutely insane. That was absolutely brutal. That might be up there as one of the one of the most brutal insane endings I've ever seen. Look, this movie was pretty good. I think this movie was like pretty phenomenal, and the story itself, I can tell right now. First of all, I just want to say this movie was very well done. I can tell that the book was probably better. Now, that's usually the case. The book is better than the movie, and I'm not saying the movie was bad. I'm just saying this is a story that needs a lot of time fleshing out. Like I heard there was a Mist series, so maybe that it's better in the series. But for the time they had here, they did an excellent job at. But I could see how going more into detail about the events, the religious lady, this, that, it seems like an epic that could be told across a much longer form of storytelling. But for the movie that they made with the time they had, it was done very well. I felt like the pacing was on point. I never felt like it got slow or anything like that. It was horrifying. It had did a really good job at building up the anxiety, the fear, the terror of like what's going to happen now that you're in this mist. They did make a interesting choice by kind of letting you know, like, yeah, there are terrifying monsters out here, as opposed to kind of keeping it more vague and not understood, which I think paid off for this movie, especially when they wanted to kind of dive into the lore of what happened, like the military,
Mhm.
the Arrowhead project, where they, opened up another portal into another universe, and like this mist, I guess, is this dimension opening, or at least the inhabitable area of these creatures and whatnot. And they did a really good job at leaving it up to your imagination of what else could exist, and then also
Mhm.
showing you like even your imagination probably didn't think of this, which
Right.
is really, really cool. They did a really good job at capturing the human element of everything and how people would react in a situation like this. And they even had that like bone chilling line from the guy where he was like, "Take away 911, take away luxuries, take away all of this, and see how people really act. It's gonna get bad. It's gonna." And we did see it get pretty crazy. Um, they had so many emotional elements. They built up this relationship with his son that you really think is like you really have hope that at least he's going to get his son out of there and all this.
Mhm.
And when they're finally off in the car, your hope keeps building, and then it hits E, and your hope starts to plummet, and you're like, what do you do now? I mean, obviously they're going to find a way out of this, right? Or like it might be one of those brutal movies where they end off like you don't know what happened, but it was neither of those. It ended with, oh, he killed his son who saw, and he killed everyone else who they wanted it. But then just to get rescued 2 minutes later, it's crazy. It's absolutely, absolutely crazy. But it was captured and executed extremely well. I think this is one of those movies that, a lot of movies you can tell like, okay, I know what they were going but the execution didn't feel right, or oh, they could have maybe executed this part. But this movie is one of those movies that's like I can feel what they were going for and they executed it perfectly. Now, I
Yeah.
believe um now that this is coming back to memory, I believe that this movie is actually part of a trilogy, but not a trilogy of missed movies, a trilogy of Frank Darabont movies, because we saw his name in the credit, and it
Mhm.
all just came back to me. Uh, Green Mile was a Stephen King, Frank Darabont, Stephen King adaptation directed by Frank Darabont. The Mist is a Stephen King adaptation directed by Frank Darabont, and Shawshank Redemption is would be the third in that trilogy.
Mhm.
I don't know what order they're supposed to be in, but I remember reading a comment mentioning these movies, I believe. And
Okay.
so we just have to watch Shawshank Redemption for you. I've seen it. So I've seen all three of these movies now. Um, and but I know you haven't seen Shawshank, so we'll complete the trilogy with you at some point. Uh, and you guys can leave a comment down below if they're supposed to be watched in specific order or anything. But it does really feel like Stephen King understands, or Frank Darabont understands Stephen King. Like this had that
Yeah.
supernatural element, like the Green Mile does. And but it also felt like you could really feel the pages coming to life. I've never read the book, but I've read books before, and books, they have a different tone, a different, obviously it's up to the reader's interpretation on what they read and the world they're building in their head, but books have a different feel than some movies. And this movie, you could kind of have that feeling of the book, like how the story is going and whatnot. And I think they did a really good job here, and I would love to see Frank Darabont do more Stephen King adaptations if he could.
Yeah.
Clearly, he seems to get it. He seems to understand. But overall, I thought that this movie was very well done, perfect for spooky season. Really did a good job at capturing human elements, great pacing. The action was incredible. The CGI for this film was very well done, especially since it was in 2007. It was great that they're working with Mist because it allows them to kind of have more imaginative designs, because the
Oh, yeah.
CGI wouldn't cost as much if they're not going into detail. You could have these
Oh,
shadows, which
yeah.
was
I didn't even think about that, yeah.
yeah, so it gave them more creative freedom, which I thought was great. But yeah, man, this movie was a blast of an adventure, but a brutal end to it. Zay, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, so it's interesting that, I didn't know that about the Frank Darabont movies, that he had a trilogy, because I did know that Stephen King's books, there's like a multiverse that exists from them.
Oh,
In a sense,
okay.
yeah, so, like, yeah, so there's, like, a multiverse, if I'm not mistaken, in Stephen King's novels. I now which ones are, living in the same, like, I don't know where, I don't know specifics of the dimension pieces and like, what universes are where and how they interact, but I think that you get more of that information from reading the books, and like that's why like I I think there's supposed to be Easter eggs in some of like ones that are maybe more supernatural, where like kind of like how we saw the thing, like we saw the thing poster. I think that there's more Easter eggs like that.
Well, the thing
Um,
wasn't a Stephen King thing, but as
well,
if it
right, but
was,
you're getting
like,
like if it
yeah,
was like it would
right, yeah,
be
yeah, yeah, yeah.
living in that. I just don't know the specifics on it. I remember seeing like TikToks about it. But anyway, this film was absolutely well done. That is a great point about the mist where they don't have to use or cost as much for CGI because instead of them having to make a giant tentacle monster, they're able to make just the tentacles, which or I'm saying instead I mean, but regardless, the CGI was done extremely well. The story was also obviously super well crafted. Frank Darabont does seem to understand Stephen King's vision for bringing these pages to life. I think it was interesting how if I was to be put in like a post or like in a post-apocalyptic situation, I feel like that this is what you would see in general. You see the general panic of everybody. You see everyone having their different views on how things got to proceed. People start to break off, and then you know, it kind of also just it's in like a real world perspective. The way it also kind of applies to real world, right? In the sense that we saw the religious lady was able to take over, she would be able to because she was able to explain the unexplainable, basically. She was giving people answers, and so
And
people
yeah,
started to drift towards that. And you could argue that, the other group, with the kid and I still can't, the ending's still killing me. I can't believe that happened. But they could almost function like the scientists in a sense, in like the modern world. That like, well, no, I'm sure we can explain it if we let's figure out what we're dealing with. Whereas they were like, no, this is God. This is his will. He's coming down on us for everything that we've done. And it was just really cool how we even flip-flop throughout the thing. We're like,
yeah.
maybe this is religious. And we're like, okay, no, maybe it's science. And then we're like, oh, it's multidimensional. So it's like, it was insane how he was able to just keep you on your toes and just be like, I don't know where this is going. Like, I understand the direction, but what is the explanation? And
You
just
really
trying to,
felt like you were one of the people in that store
yeah.
experiencing this confusion and trying to figure it out with them.
Yeah, all you wanted was an answer, and it's like, you know, I guess at the end they wanted answers too badly, and they ended up, they were just too early to the punch, which I was not expecting that. That ending was absolutely brutal. That is insane, and it was so well done because you hear the monsters coming, or at least it sounds like the monsters are coming, and then all it is just a tank. And it's just like you're just like the heart feeling, the sinking feeling I got when I saw that was like after all of that, gambled his life to get to the car, gambled his life to go to the pharmacy, did everything. He lost his wife. He's like, at least I can get my son out. Like you said, we're like, oh, he'll get his son out. At the end, he makes a sacrifice of, I'll be the one that gets eaten. I'll go out brutally, and just like that, it's almost like, yeah, like you said, it's almost like his punishment was almost being saved. If you wanted to look at it from like kind of like a religious standpoint in a way, it's like that was his punishment almost was him being saved. Like, no, now, I would love to go back and rewatch this and kind of see if there was more connotations that we missed and like maybe see like, okay, if we were going to take it from the religious aspect, what were some
Sure.
actions he took that maybe would have driven it to be this ending? You know what I mean? That I think would be interesting take and an interesting watch. But yeah, man, absolutely stellar acting. The dude that played the soldier that got sacrificed was incredible. That bit right there where he was in the circle and he was like going back and forth religiously was crazy. Um, I mean, even the child was a great actor. Like when he was crying, begging his dad not to go, it was really just super, super well done acting. And yeah, I know that because if I'm able to feel some type of way about a character that I'm watching, like aggressive, like be like, I don't like this person, then that's great acting. So at least in my book for sure. But it was
Yeah.
an absolute blast, man.
All right. Well, with that being said, let's get into the rating. Just so you guys know, we go from 0 to 10. We never give out zeros. We never give out 10s. Why? Well, because by giving it a 0, you're saying nothing could ever be worse than this movie. By giving it a 10, you're saying nothing could ever be better than this movie. Both of those things are impossible to say, but that is our subjective opinion. 5 is average, 6 is good, 7 is great, 8 is beyond that, 9 is top tier cinema. This is a 9 to me. This was it captured the essence of fear, paranoia, anxiety, confusion. It captured the essence of the breakdown of society. It captured the essence of reality in the sense that sometimes it's not going to be a happy ending, even if it seems like a happy ending.
Mhm.
Um, it captured it captured the essence of 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 exploitation of fears. It captured so many amazing things, or so many things amazingly and very, very well done. And like you said, the acting for me, it was either like fine or really good, depending on
Mhm.
certain moments. But it was never like this acting is bad. I never felt like
Right.
that once. Um, it did a really good job at freaking me out in certain moments of like, oh my gosh, like yeah, this is crazy, this is absolutely crazy. Um, it just it really set the tone and ran with it hard and
Yeah.
just gut punched you at the end. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a 9 about a top tier cinema. If I had to come up with some complaints, I mean, a complaint out of left field is probably there wasn't, I don't know how I don't know if this is a good complaint. So you can
Okay.
roast me in the comments if you want. This is something I'm thinking about right now. Maybe I'll go back and forth on it. But I feel like this movie, not a lot, just a touch. I feel like this movie could have used just a touch of comedy somewhere. One character, maybe
Like some person to
something.
break the tension.
But yeah, but not a lot. Just a subtle, like just a little bit to kind of like, like in this
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
situation, like just something. But I go back and forth on that because the tone was set and the tone was maintained very well, and comedy
Yeah.
might have ruined it if not done right. Um, and it did. Another probably criticism I would have is it kind of felt like we didn't get enough, you know, enough time with the man and the wife to really feel that gut punch when he sees what happened to his
Yeah.
wife. It would have felt a little bit better to kind of explore a little bit more of some of at least the 4 characters that were in the car, in terms of, like, their background maybe to see,
Right,
like, kind
yeah.
of how impactful that last moment was when he shot them could have been. Small things like that here and there, but overall, it was a very, very well done cinematic experience. I can't even imagine what people's thoughts were after seeing this in the theater, how quiet it might have been when
Oh, yeah.
everyone got up at the end. But great props to Stephen King for developing an amazing story, and props to Frank Darabont for seemingly executing it very well to the screen. Zay, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if this is a 9, and if this is a 9, I can only imagine that the book was probably like a 9.75 because again, you have so much more to work with when it's a book. You can put in so much more detail. I will say this, one aspect I did like about this, because is that we got an explanation without them having to get super deep into the explanation. It was, we got the explanation from the officer or the private or whatever rank he was. He's like, listen, they were messing around with trying to open different dimensions, and something got through, and that's it. I don't need a character to like try to explain, like try to get into this higher level because it's like that's not what you're worried about at this point. You are civilians in a grocery store just trying like, okay, so what do we do now? Now we know that they opened a door to somewhere that with these man-eating creatures that are, you know, basically mutated versions of creatures we see in life. So I think that, because sometimes that doesn't work with an ending where you try to not have to explain as much, but then it's like, well, you
Yeah,
left a lot of vagueness, but too much
yeah,
vagueness. I think that this had the perfect touch of it. Um, I could see what you're saying with like having maybe even like a comedic relief character that like fails at comedy in a way, like
sure.
trying to spice people up. But I do agree even more with the idea that yeah, I would like to get into backgrounds, like maybe moments in the grocery store where people are kind of sitting down and chit chatting, and then you know because then at that moment when he kills all the people in the car, like if you're having those thoughts of like, oh my god, that was Frank. He had, he was a retired war veteran, he moved here to get away from city life or something, or this girl was this. Like we got decent backgrounds, and we didn't really get to see the wife again, like you said, that much. So it was sad to see her like that, but you kind of had to manufacture like, oh man, I can only like imagine, what I'm saying, where it's like if we had seen memories of them together, like he's thinking about her and all that, it just adds that level, that extra layer. Um, but I mean, yeah, man, definitely a 9 for me. Absolutely fantastic film, brutal ending, just complete, super, super well done. And I can't wait to see Shawshank when we get to it.
Yeah, that'll be fun. All right. Well, with that being said, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for the support. Zay, I know you have a Twitch.
Yes, guys, my Twitch will be linked down in the description below. Make sure you tune in, stop by, and say hi. I'm live all throughout the week and the weekend. Sometimes I have Cameron on there to play some games. Sometimes I play just, single player games, play some horror games. Not that I really want to, but people like to watch me scream and cry. So it's always a good time, guys. Make sure you stop by and say hi. And yeah.
All right, guys, check it out. It's a great time. With that being said, listen, guys, if your whole town is shrouded by mist, don't start jumping to conclusions about what it may be. Don't go from one side of the extreme to another. Just be cautious. We'll see you guys on the next one, and peace.
Personally, I just would have handled it.